He was the rookie everyone in New York had already started penciling into highlight reels, and then, in a single brutal second, the season that felt electric went sideways. Cam Skattebo's right ankle twisted awkwardly on a second quarter play. He was surrounded by teammates, carted off with an air cast, and taken to a Philadelphia hospital for treatment and surgery after the Giants' 38-20 loss to the Eagles. Reports say the injury is a dislocation, and he was scheduled for surgery that night. Reuters. This wasn't some peripheral injury. Skattebo had become the Giants' spark, a fourth-round rookie out of Arizona State who brought juice, chunk plays, and touchdowns. Through 7 games, he led the rookie pack in scrimmage yards, about 587 yards from scrimmage, and paced New York with 6 touchdowns, numbers that made him one of the most important young playmakers on the roster. The loss of that production and sudden leadership presence is immediate and painful. Giants.com, the visuals were awful and swift. Teammates and even opponents gathered, the sideline fell silent, and Jaxson Dart looked visibly shaken. Medical staff applied an air cast on the field, and Skattebo was driven off under heavy escort. Later coverage confirmed he was in a Philadelphia hospital and would remain there for care. It's the sort of moment that reminds you, brutally and unavoidably, that these are human beings out there, not just stat lines on a fantasy sheet. What caught sports next is the hard part: recovery and roster reality. Early reports indicate surgery was required and that the injury could well be season-ending, though the team will provide concrete timelines only after the doctors finish evaluation and the initial post-op assessments. Practically speaking, the Giants now must turn to their depth chart. Tyrone Tracy Jr. and others will see larger roles, and game planning will have to rebalance around what the offense can still do without its rookie engine. NMyPost.com. The coaching staff and front office face an immediate checklist: stabilize the running game, preserve the passing game's rhythm for Jaxson Dart, and shore up short yardage and red zone work that Skattebo often handled with decisive efficiency. That may mean more carries for backup backs, schematic tweaks to create mismatches, and perhaps even a waiver wire look for experienced help, depending on how long the medical prognosis stretches. It's a short-term chess match with long-term emotional stakes. NFL.com, sensational. And then there's the mental recovery, both for Skattebo and for the locker room. Young players can be fragile after major injuries. Confidence, explosiveness, timing, all can take months to rebuild. The team will need to manage his rehab carefully, protect him from rushed returns, and support the emotional side of a traumatic on-field moment. Giants teammates were already rallying publicly. That camaraderie will matter in the weeks and months ahead. Reuters. For fans, the immediate feeling is a mix of anger, sorrow, and guarded hope. This was a rookie season that felt like a discovery tour, now paused by a harsh reminder of how fragile football careers are. The good news, sometimes thin as it is that modern orthopedic care is excellent, and many players return to full strength after serious ankle surgeries. The ugly truth is timelines vary wildly, and the Giants will live game to game until they know more. For now, everyone's focus should be on the one thing that actually matters: Skattebo's health and recovery. NBC Sports, if you're producing content on this in the next hours, lead with the human moment, anchor the piece in the confirmed medical updates, and avoid speculation about exactly how long he'll be out until the team posts an official medical update. This is a story that will unfold in X's and press briefings. But the central fact right now is simple and devastating: a breakout rookie's season halted by a gruesome ankle injury, and a franchise that now has to figure out how to keep moving while one of its brightest sparks heals. Reuters.